Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. So whenever you find yourself guided or drawn to this video, it's most definitely meant for you. And I do want to remind you in this moment to go ahead and like the video. Do leave me a comment down below about your situation, how the reading resonates, or some emojis. And do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And when meditating on your energy overall for the reading, the message that came through was let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. And let's do some shuffling. We're going to do things differently today and pull from the Star Seeds Oracle deck. However many cards, aiming for around 4. However many cards Spirit wants to give us. And then we're going to further clarify with the Mermaid Tarot deck, which I just added to my collection. Alrighty? So here we go. So as I do the initial shuffling, keep in mind that this is a general timeless read for the sign of my lovely Geminis. So whatever placements you have within your chart, all of which apply, bear with me as Spirit's speaking to me. And if you're here to hear about a Gemini, you're more than welcome to join. But make sure to take what resonates and leave a dozen for somebody else, given it's general. And don't forget to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. And as well, I'm on another note, I'm accepting requests at this time for personal readings. So head down to the description box below where you'll see the options, pricing, and my email. And yeah, just reach out. I'll get that started for you. Okay? For Gemini, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Gemini? Okay, we got 2 here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're just going to go with that one. They're just sticking together a little bit. For Gemini, last and final card. Thank you, Spirit. Star Bathing as well came out, which we're not going to take, but it says light body crystal grid transmission activation. I feel like a lot of you are activating or getting accustomed to certain spiritual gifts or skill sets, as I was interestingly drawn to a face that I haven't noticed in this first card over here, which we'll read in just a second. Wow. But it just feels like while everything's going on in your life, you're just trying to have fun or just being pushed to enjoy yourself more. You might see a lot of squirrels, which are a reminder to enjoy yourself, but also to watch your level of anxiety. Fall into my arms is the first one. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Yeah, I'm already getting the feeling that you're dealing with extremes in your life on such a extreme level, where it's like your mood is extreme, whether you're really happy or really sad or really angry, and it's never really sort of in between these days. If not, that's the way it'll feel moving forward, or things are just extremely successful, or the pace of things is extremely fast or extremely slow, feeling like it's just everything's sort of on the extreme end of things. Let's pull some tarot. For this Fall Into My Arms card, thank you, Spirit. You're protected, don't forget it, okay? Especially for those of you who are feeling more spiritually connected these days. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like I said that weird, but I think we have one more. Alrighty. Yeah, you might find yourself, due to the extremes or finding that other energies around you or a situation or two is too extreme or overwhelming, finding yourself a bit defensive or feeling like life is a bit of a battle, and this is why you're being pushed to have more fun, to let the good times roll. But we'll put this to the side. With the Nine of Wands and the Hermit card coming out to clarify, You're feeling a bit wounded these days, or you're feeling as if life is just kind of taking a toll on you, feeling as if you need to take time to yourself in order to recover or to sort of better cope with certain energies or situations once again, but feeling as if I'm hearing these people are a lot to handle. You know, bringing you down, some of you are empathic, and taking on all those energies can be overwhelming. Make sure to be cleansing your energy in a multitude of ways. As you can see in this imagery with a lot of water, it's a very simplistic way of doing so, even simply just washing your face or your hands, and allowing yourself to remember that your alone time is productive as long as you utilize it in that manner. Stay positive. It feels like at times you can get a little pessimistic or lose that bit of hope or optimism. And it's especially important for you to maintain that level of optimism and inner peace when you're spending time with one's energy, with your own energy, as I put that horribly, and allowing yourself to just sort of digest all that's taking place, because it feels like a lot is changing in your life or is about to. And let me show you the face that I was seeing here. Can you see that? And it's actually in both corners. I just feel like you'll be seeing some spiritual activity in one way, shape, or form. It may not be something you'll enjoy, but moving forward, we have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So they want me to go back. There's a level of you needing to, especially just as things develop and change, whether you enjoy your alone time or not, finding yourself being pushed by spirit and the universe to surrender to how things are meant to unravel, to let yourself fall back into certain changes, a very fool card kind of feeling. And you at times needing to remember that the universe, spirit, that your guides will catch you. You know, you don't need to worry about how things are going to unravel. Allow yourself the time, even if it's just within your own energy, your hermit mode, to enjoy yourself and to remember that to stress over how things are going to unravel is not going to help the outcome in the end, right? Allowing yourself to simply enjoy yourself and remember that everything's going to pan out as it's meant to, okay? Let me just awkwardly shift that over. So the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. I'm hearing, oh, it's time to succeed. Okay. So let's do some shuffling for this one. For the blue flame card, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You might feel like even when you're in your alone time, there's a bit of a spotlight on you in one way, shape, or form. Feeling like you're going through a bit of an awakening, your third eye's opening to extent. You feeling as if with the Queen of Cups and the Empress, your emotions are popping up like crazy, again, in an extreme sort of manner. And you needing to kind of digest those emotions, and you need to figure out as to why that's happening, right? And I want to say there's something to learn from these emotions. There's sort of a fine line between learning from the emotions and letting them get out of hand, right? Not sitting in them too long. And allowing yourself to remember that when you're sort of desiring a fresh start or thinking thoroughly about giving birth to something new in your life, again, over stressing or overthinking it is not going to help. It doesn't mean you shouldn't take certain steps in the right direction when the time comes, or shouldn't, plan in any way, shape, or form. But just minimize your overthinking, minimize your stress once again, and allow yourself to remember that you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see the way. It's time to be me. A lot of you sort of taking a step in the right direction towards a level of independence. I feel like certain people around you or situations have limited you to a certain extent, or made you feel as if you can't sort of enjoy yourself along the way. And you being reminded once again that it's time for you to just enjoy yourself. You keep moving towards, your level of success that's destined for you, but doing so in a way that is enjoyable, that brings you a level of inner peace at the same time. Remembering that you can kind of accomplish all of which as long as you're doing it and being true to yourself. And we're moving on to you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. And so let's pull some tarot for this. Thank you, Spirit. With the Six of Pentacles coming through, as well as the Five of Cups. It feels like a lot of you are going to be focusing on what's not working out to a certain extent, or feeling like certain relationships are falling to the wayside. Although meanwhile, abundance is coming through in the forms of new connections or simply financial comfort to make you remember that things are going to work out, to kind of push you into that realization, feeling as if people just don't get you, or certain people just rub you the wrong way, or you're not vibing, or you just feel like you're not on the same wavelength as certain people. And it's understandable, but some of those people aren't meant to leave your life just yet, or you might find that a lot of people, friendships, acquaintances, are just kind of slowly fading to the wayside. And understand that that's purposeful. And you're making way for more abundance, more connections, um, more gifts from the universe, more energies that are sort of suited for you at this point. I feel like a lot of you Geminis have outgrown a lot of people and situations in your life, and understanding that that's okay. Being pushed to sort of accept your eccentric side or certain qualities about you, or habits that aren't normal, right? Accepting that normal is just boring and it's really doesn't exist. Spirit saying it does, but we're moving on. We are, we the Hathors, excuse me, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. You're going to find yourself feeling very stern, very serious at times moving forward, as if things are starting to align in a very stiff way, but you need to do things, implement more self-care or stuff into your routine to release the tension from one's body, feeling as if you're just so uptight, but it might be due to other energies, or a lot of you, it's your job. For this We the Hathors card, thank you, Spirit. But it's like when you're overly serious, there's part of you that's kind of like either judging others, either on social media or in your life, or just feeling quite like this little level of happiness that comes about you. Feeling like as you move forward, those extremes start to fade and things just become a little more middle ground. And so we're not going to show that with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups. It feels like as you move forward, you're being pushed to different levels of success, different changes, feeling like I'm going to swap these around. You needing to walk away from other people, situations, once again, that aren't right for you, as others just simply fade from your life altogether, and feeling like it's pushing you to, in an emotional kind of way, go after what you deserve. Feeling like whatever it is you're being drawn to or pushed to achieve at this time is emotionally fulfilling for you, or will be at one point in time. But it's you needing to be reminded through this reading in other ways, from Spirit and the universe, that it can be done in an enjoyable way, to let the good times roll, that these changes will allow for either more time to enjoy yourself, or to simply succeed in a way that it can be enjoyable for you. Stay focused, but at the same time, make time and space for fun, for you, for self-care, for me time. And remember that as things improve, as things change, you just need to simply let the good times roll and let the stresses fall off your shoulders. All right, Gemini. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to shoot me an email about booking a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best at this time, sending you love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini.